Hey, me and a friend were just talking about borderline personality disorder, and kind of just wanted to bring some awareness to this diagnosis, and just a little bit of hope for people that may have just been diagnosed and or are in the throes of severe symptoms. I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder about 3 years ago. Some of the characteristics are like severe emotions that change rapidly within one day. So you could feel angry or sad or depressed all within one day, or you can be happy, and it just changes like drastically quickly. Everything can be fine, and then all of a sudden you're like super insecure. So this is often misdiagnosed, to where people get diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and a lot of people mistakenly think that bipolar disorder is these symptoms of like changing their mood very quickly within one day, but that is actually a symptom of borderline personality disorder. And we want to bring awareness to this because there is a lot of stigma around this particular diagnosis because of the severity of symptoms that people experience and the pain that this particular diagnosis it causes us. So another characteristic of borderline personality disorder is severe disruption in intimate relationships. That looks like codependency, severe fighting, severe insecurity, jealousy, envy. You might find various different sex and love addictions within this category. Let's see what else. So, like, a lot of self-harm behaviors can be found in intimate relationships with people with borderline personality disorder. So, you might, the severity of how you feel in a relationship can cause various different issues like cutting or severe drug abuse or risky sexual behaviors with random people, severe arguments with your significant other, domestic violence, the list goes on and on. Oftentimes, you might find a lot of cheating involved. If the insecurities get too extreme, then the person has to go find somebody to, help make them feel better. So these are all some of the reasons why that people with borderline personality disorder get severe stigma. Okay. Another characteristic is just like suicidal thoughts, suicidal behaviors, suicidal ideation, and continued self-harm behaviors. Okay. So another thing that is very characteristic of people with borderline personality disorder is substance abuse. The severity of emotions that people who have this diagnosis experience are so painful that, of course they're going to self-medicate, right? So they don't necessarily like mean to be addicts. They are just trying to escape this pain that they feel. It's like your freaking soul is ripping apart. It's like every thread that holds your skin together is just unraveling, and that's how it feels. It feels like you're gonna explode into a million pieces, or like you're just shattered inside, like a broken mirror, just everywhere. Just everything feels like glass, So that's how it feels, and so of course we're gonna fill it up with drugs and alcohol, to try to escape it. All kinds of different escape routes, right? Sex, gambling, shopping, food, drugs, alcohol, all kinds of different behaviors, you know, video games, whatever, you know, whatever it is, there's a way to